can sit down. Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests. Port Huron High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Joe Gilbert. Port Huron High School Principal, Mr. Ben Brock. Port Huron Area School District Board of Education Trustee, Mrs. Rhonda Ryan. Port Huron Area School District Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Rasha Damashki. Assistant Superintendent of the Port Huron Area School District, Mr. Eddie Kindle. And Superintendent of the Port Huron Area School District, Mr. Ron Woline. Thank you all very much for being here. Mr. Brock will now begin tonight's ceremony.
Welcome and thank you for being here today. First of all, I'd like to give a special thanks to School Board Vice President Mrs. Rasha Damashki and also member Mrs. Rhonda Ryan. Also seated on the stage, Mr. Ron Moline, Superintendent, Mr. Eddie Kindle, Assistant Superintendent, also Assistant Principals, Mr. John Eastman and Mr. Joe Gilbert. Mr. Eastman is the person who organized this event today, so at this time, can we please give him a round of applause. Mr. Eastman cares a lot about your sons and daughters, and he made sure to have everything perfect for today. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Denise Selby and Mr. John Heath, our maintenance staff, for having this all set up and looking great. Thank you to Lisa Johnson and her secretarial staff for putting the programs together. Seniors, congratulations on all your accomplishments thus far in your academic careers. Tonight is the night of recognizing all your hard work you put in during your years at Port Huron High School. Please know you've made a tremendous impact on our school and you'll be missed greatly in Big Red Country. To quote lead singer Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters, "When you're young, you're not afraid of the unknown." He recalls getting into a van and traveling from city to city when his band was an unknown group playing in front of 300 people. This rock group eventually played Wembley Stadium in front of a record 85,000 fans. The Foo Fighters went from barely making a living to being one of the most influential rock groups of their generation. Their success occurred because they ignored doubt and fear. They decided to internally take control of their success, and they did it their way. In the future, you will all be told you cannot do something. Do me a favor, ignore the doubters. Choose your own greatness. You're forever a Big Red, and Big Reds have no problem overcoming adversity. You'll win because you'll expect to win. Parents, most of you have made many sacrifices over the years, and please understand that this has paid off with how your sons and daughters have represented you, and we are all excited to see what they become in the near future. We thank you for your support and all that you do. You have helped to build these fine young men and women into the quality young adults they are today. At this time, seniors, please a round of applause for your parents. These students receiving awards today represent us in more ways than simply by their academic achievements. They are future leaders, and they have accomplished many accolades in various extracurricular activities. They are being honored today because they deserve it. There is no better time than now to be a Big Red. At this time, we please have Mrs. Rasha Damashki, Vice President of the School Board, come up and say a few words.
Good evening, graduating class of Port Huron High. I'm here to represent the Board of Education. My name is Rasha Damashki, and I want you to know we are all very, very proud of you. I want you to give yourself a big, big hand right now. Looking through the names and looking at all your accomplishments, you have a lot to be proud of. We are all very, very proud of you. You represent the best of the Port Huron Area School District. And we are all very excited, looking forward to seeing what more you're gonna accomplish in the future years. Take what you've learned here, take all the experiences you've earned, and apply that to your future life. Remember the friends you made around here. Remember the town you came from. But take advantage of every opportunity that come your way. Don't think about failure as something bad. You're gonna have many of them before you get to where you wanna be, so never stop trying. We are very proud of you. We wish you the best. I also wanna congratulate your parents for all their hard work. They supported you, they nurtured you, and you owe a lot to them. So be proud of this moment. Be proud of what you're gonna accomplish, and we look forward to seeing you in your future years. Come back and visit. And again, congratulations.
Now we're going to have our superintendent, Mr. Willeen, come on up and please give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Mrs. Damashki and Principal Brock. Good evening. And on behalf of the Board of Education and certainly Port Huron Area School District, and as your superintendent, we would like to congratulate all these students that's sitting before us this evening. And parents, behind the greatness of all these students, I know it takes a lot of involvement from the parents. And I certainly, from my perspective, appreciate all the time and effort that you put in to put your sons and daughters in this position. And I tell you, great school, great students come from great parents, and thank you very much. You know I often say this, and it puts a smile on my face, but it's absolutely great to be back here in Big Red Country. And Jim Langhoff, do you know why? Do you know why, seniors? Because Port Huron High School is one of the finest high schools in the state of Michigan, bar none. The pride, the tradition, the excellence cannot be touched. And it's because we have great students. And you are beginning to put Port Huron High School on the map. The academics is just amazing. And when we talk about academics, you have proven to be at the top of the top. And that's why you're sitting here this evening. And when I look out at these seniors, and I've said this many times before at these 3.5, I see greatness. I see leaders of tomorrow. And now you need to take it to the next level. And I have all the confidence in the world that you're going to do that. Because the drive that puts you here in this exclusive 3.5 club, and folks, it's exclusive. This begins to separate you from the masses, and because you're focused on academics, and that's what it's about. You need to continue. Whether it's going right to the workforce, or joining the armed forces, or going to higher education, you need to set that bar high and perform at the top of your ability. And you have that confidence. Your career here the last 4 years, you've set that bar very hard. You need to continue to focus and laser in, and I know you're going to do that. And when I say that, I have no question in my mind because it's in your DNA. That's how you're wired. So, follow your dreams, hit your targets, never give up, and there's not a question that you're going to reach what you want to. And in closing, there's always this, there's this nice saying that I like. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And you're on the right road to success. Continue to work hard, and as always, go Big Reds. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Woling. At this time, I would like to ask our seniors to come forward and be recognized. Gali Abdul Mahdi Alwaji. Sarah Pearl Baker. Savannah Marie Bentz. Blue Water Middle College. Nina Byer. Elijah Richard Bonner. Sydney Lee Bramer. Kayla Marianne Brown, Blue Water Middle College. Marcus Escher Brown. Andy Chen, Academic Scholars Diploma. Alessandra Janice Christmas, Academic Scholars Diploma. Pichaporn Shinpon. Shelby Marie Crane. Brett Vincent Dion. Emma Elizabeth Emery. Courtney Renee Fish. Caleb Raymond Gersdorf, Academic Scholars Diploma, Blue Water Middle College. Carly Nicole Graham. Raylene Jeanette Harnish, Blue Water Middle College. Melissa Marie Harville. Courtney Marie Haslinski, Blue Water Middle College. Caitlin Nicole Heath. Christopher Matthew Holdberg. Mark Leon Huffsmith II. Jasmine Devanity Jemison. Tiana Renee Jones. Jeremy Michael Kasich. Chelsea Lynn Kelly. Haley Lynn Kielbas. Mackenzie Alvera Klein, Blue Water Middle College. Caitlin Marie Kester. Paige Eileen Coughlin, Blue Water Middle College. Kaylin Elizabeth Kotsky. Amanda Ruth Cruz, Academic Scholars Diploma and Valedictorian. Jeffrey Alexander Langolf, Academic Scholars Diploma. Madison Nicole Ledbetter. Caitlin Michelle Lester. Denzel Edward Lindsay. Sarah Marie McCumber. Sydney Jean Martin. Sarah K. Mensinger, Blue Water Middle College. Lucas Hamilton Merrill. Nicholas David Minok, Academic Scholars Diploma. Nolan John Murphy. Erica Lee Oriel, Academic Scholars Diploma. Nerman Osmanovic. Shayna Jeanette Pahoric. Joshua Aaron Kelly Paul, Academic Scholars Diploma. Lauren Ashley Pringle, Blue Water Middle College. Alicia Jennifer Randolph. Nicole Ann Riley, Academic Scholars Diploma and Valedictorian. Brittany Yedison Schaefer, Blue Water Middle College. Laura Rachel Sexton. Benjamin Lee Shinevier. Caitlin Nita Sienkiewicz. Aaliyah Deborah Land Spots, Academic Scholars Diploma and Salutatorian. Daniel Joseph Sterling II. Jacob Michael Sturgis. Shelby Thompson, Blue Water Middle College. Taylor Nicole Tarasco, Academic Scholars Diploma. Nicholas Vanny, Blue Water Middle College. Alexander Patrick Wack. Brittany Nicole Walker, Blue Water Middle College. Adam Joseph Wing, Blue Water Middle College. Port Huron High School and the Port Huron Area School District are very, very proud of your accomplishments. How about a round of applause for our graduates, folks? Thank you to our distinguished guests for being here tonight, and thank you parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters for also being here tonight. It means a lot to us, and it means even more to our graduates. At this time, we would like to invite you to the cafeteria for a reception in honor of our academic award recipients. Thank you all again for being here this evening, and go Big Reds.